Here we go. Hey everybody, how you doing? It's Bruce here, Traveling with Bruce. Welcome to the show today. It's June the 3rd, 2019. Welcome one, welcome all. I'm glad you made it to my telecast today for Monday. And let me just get this little mute button done right there. There we go. Fantastic. I'm nice to have you here with me today. Lots been going on the last couple of days. Theoretically, Sundays are my day off. Yeah, right. As a YouTuber, a YouTuber like myself, there's never a day off because I'm constantly on top of the cruise ship business, always watching for breaking developments, what's going on out there in the wild and wacky world of cruising with all of those cruise ships in the water at the same time. So much happening. But just wanted to mention, I mean, gosh, I got at 4 in the morning. I got an email from a viewer. Was it 4:30? Got an email, heads up, hey, something happening in Venice. By 5:30, 6 o'clock, I had a video out about this about the MSC Opera cruise ship running into the riverboat in Venice. I mean, holy moly! I thought, well, there you go. There's a story for the day. You can take the rest of the day off. By the way, cheers, everybody. I got my matching coffee mug and my shirt on today. Welcome to TWB. And I figured, well, that's cool. Got a video out, and I can relax now. No. Then I got a message on my YouTube Facebook page for Traveling with Bruce, the one that's spelled with 2 L's. Become a member today, by the way. And I got a message there talking about the cruise ship from the CMV line, the Columbus. That they ran into a sandbar and they had to cancel their cruise after several days of looking it over and everything. So I had to research that. I made a second video. So I did that. Well, there's like 4 hours of work. Then I had to get a nap in the afternoon because I'd been up since 4 in the morning. Then YouTube shut down, and Google shut down, and Instagram shut down, and Uber shut down, and there was a whole system-wide failure on all kinds of things. I thought it was me. I thought they were picking on me, but it was a system-wide outage. I found out later it wasn't anything sinister. It was just overusage. It was just crazy. I got to tell you, folks, yesterday, Sunday, June the 2nd, 2019, best day this channel's ever had. I set a personal record for the most views in one day for the channel, 100,000 views. We had like 100,000 and 100,400, something like that. And that was despite the shutdown. Without the shutdown, it would have done 110,000 views. I'd have been so upset we'd end up with 99,000 something because of the shutdown. But no, we broke 100,000 views yesterday. Never done that before on this channel. That's at that pace, that's 3 million views a month. My entire channel's existence, it has 5.5 million views. So to do 100,000 in one day, that's really amazing. Subscriber counts, holy moly, are the subscribers coming in. I want to welcome all of you out there who are my regular viewers and the newbies. Yeah, since Saturday, I got off on the air Saturday afternoon. We did our update and trivia show. We were at 24,624 subs, 24,624. We're at 25,525 right now in 48 hours. In 2 days, we have added 901 subscribers up until a few minutes ago. And this channel has added over 1,500 subscribers in the last 4 or 5 days. It's just been on a real roll. Thank you to the gods that are allowing this to happen. I am so grateful. I'm humbled, and I'm just working my butt off because I'm just not going to stop. I'm just going to keep on going and keep doing what I'm doing to figure out how long this keeps going. So thank you one and all for joining in. If you're new to this show on my channel and you've never seen me live before, I'm on every day, Monday to Friday, 5 o'clock Eastern, Saturdays at 2. We talk cruise ships and cruise ship news and developments and sort of thing. And my locals, my regulars, who are my locals, my regulars are already signing in and saying hi to me and to everyone else in the channel who is here. And I welcome any of you who are watching me from around the world. Say hi to me. Tell me, where are you watching me from? Especially if you're a first-timer, let us know. First-timer here, tell us, where are you watching us from? A number of my viewers will tell me what their high temperature is today, what the price of gas is where they are. We're always following these developments. Here where I am in Creston, British Columbia, about 3 miles north of the United States border, just north of Idaho, We are in the 80s, probably in the low 80s right now. Mainly sunny for the most part of the day today. Got a fan blowing just over here to kind of help keep me cool. And I'm not complaining. Summer is definitely here, finally has arrived, and why not? It's the 3rd of June, isn't it about time? So I hope you're having a good day and you had a good weekend and everything else. Thank you, Roger, for signing in. Vicky, hi there. How are you? I see you. J Squad from Shillingford, welcome. Marcelo is here. It's a bit of a delay, so I see the names kicking in. Thank you. I'll say hi to everybody in a few minutes. I always give shout-outs to everybody who's here. Anyway, let me go over some of the news of the day. I just was watching the latest developments about the Carnival cruise line. They're in court today. Today's June the 3rd. The president of the company and chief executive officer were in the courthouse along with other senior executives. Apparently, the deal that has been struck with prosecutors, and I'm surprised at this one, it was a $20 million additional fine payable by Carnival for violating terms of their probation, and that they were supposed to come up with much more detailed, enhanced procedures that they're to present to prosecutors by October and November of this year for dealing with, let's say, waste and how to prevent further violations of the probation. I've only just gotten the very basic details out of the courtroom. The next day or two, I'll get a lot more information out of it. I'll probably do an update about this on tomorrow's show. If there's enough information in there, I might do a video on it, but I'm not sure if there will be. But at this point, I'm surprised that one, the fine is only $20 million, because the way the judge was talking a few months ago, that she was talking about throwing these guys in jail, hundreds of millions of dollars in possible fines. 20 million, like that's a slap on the wrist to me. Again, though, it could well be that that Carnival may have come to the prosecutors with hat in hand, saying sorry, we really didn't mean it. And we've really improved things, and we're going to make things better. We're getting rid of single-use plastics. We're doing this. We're doing that. We're doing this. I don't know. Somehow, Carnival seems to be doing all right. Now, I will also say that the judge did receive, I think, nine letters of support for the company. One from the senator, one of the senators in New York, not New York, one of the senators in Florida, excuse me, mayors of various cities along the coast, and some of the Port Authority people. I'm not exactly sure exactly who said what, but I'll give you this. I'll give you this information. Probably in the last month, the federal judge has probably been briefed, maybe that's the word, as to just how much money and how many jobs Carnival is responsible for. And I have a feeling the other thing that's happened is I wouldn't be surprised if the prosecutors have said to the judge, yes, they violated the probation, but it's not like all 105 ships every day of the week have been dumping sewage into our waters. We've got 4 or 5 examples here over the last couple of years out of how many thousands of cruises that they've conducted, how many tens of thousands, I'm supposing. There's a few violations, but it's not like systemic, and it's not across every ship and across every fleet. So I get the impression that the judge has been given a better understanding just what we're dealing with here. There's the headlines that you and I see that the media love to bring out about how irresponsible the company is and all of this sort of stuff. That makes the headlines. But the down and dirty of it is that they're running cruises probably 150 to 175 a week, because some of the cruises are 7 days, some are 5 days, some are 3 days, and so on. And the violations are, one here, one there. And it's not like they dumped 1 million gallons of petrol in the Gulf of Mexico. But I got to tell you, the environmentalists out there are up in arms about it. Nothing is good enough. Nothing will ever be good enough until they're run into the ground and thrown out into jail and banned from ever being in the United States again, and on it goes. So, one has to go with what one has to go with. I don't know if the judges approved this settlement. I don't know if there's more to it. I'm going to imagine there should be, but I'll keep on the story and let you in on it when I know more. All right, that's the Carnival story. That's actually the boring part of today's show. Venice is in turmoil. The city of Venice, and Italian officials, they're up to here with all kinds of issues. First of all, we had the accident yesterday, where a cruise ship lost control. The MSC Opera cruise ship was coming into dock, one of the Grand Canal there, and she was being assisted in with tugs, and all of a sudden, the captain lost control of her engines. In other words, the engines, it sounds to me like the propeller just kept on going and wasn't listening to any commands coming from the bridge to shut off, reverse, do whatever. And so the ship started to just was going forward, and it wasn't going to stop. And the tugs tried to stop her, couldn't. They had a chain attached to her. They were trying to retard the ship. Chain snapped. We're talking a ship of something like 65,000 gross tons, 900 plus feet long with 2,100 passengers aboard. This thing, once it's moving, and at about 1.5, 2 miles an hour, she came into the dock, and there was a riverboat docked at the pier there. Good news at the end of the day is that the riverboat had finished a cruise. It wasn't there for a day visit. It had finished a cruise, and all of her passengers most of them had gotten off the ship already. Very few were left. The staff was still there, of course, but the next load of passengers weren't expected to get on the ship until later that day. When this big old cruise ship came on in here, and the Opera, thankfully, the captain, it looked to me like the captain was able to steer her into the pier, into the dock first, and then it scraped along the dock and began to push the riverboat off the dock to the outside of the Opera as it sort of wedged its way in between the riverboat and the dock itself. And so this 400-foot long riverboat just splayed out, what was deflected out into the canal as the giant ship kept pushing in. Only 5 injuries, miraculously, only 5 injuries reported. No fatalities, no deaths. And yes, there was a lot of damage to the ship, to the riverboat. There was some damage to the ship, to the dock, and apparently the engine issue has been resolved already. Unbelievable story. I mean, it's made, of course, the media around the world is all over it. But Venice is in turmoil today. The city of Venice, the Venetians, who are against having these gigantic cruise ships coming into port, are saying, you see, we got to get rid of these guys. These things are a nuisance. They're a menace to our city. We're already trying to limit how many are coming in here. We're trying to limit the speed at which they're coming in here. We really shouldn't even allow them in here. But if they're coming in here, they should strictly be under tugboat assist only. On and on go the arguments. The city fathers are going, well, you know, that for every person that sets foot in Venice, we get a €12 or $12 hit. Plus the spending they do, and we get these port charges, and there's all these jobs on the line, and the Venetians going, we don't care about the jobs. We don't care about all the tourists. We got enough tourists. We don't need any more tourists. Ban them outright. So there's a huge brouhaha brewing again in Venice, and this will continue for quite some time. The video I did yesterday, I tried to show some aerial footage of Venice and the harbor area where the cruise ships come in, to give you some sense of scale as to just what happened. I mean, there's a shot there. I think I have a photo there with at least 6 cruise ships in at the same time, probably 3,000 passengers each. There's 18 to 20,000 passengers getting off the ship. Some crew, obviously. It's a big business. There's no question about it. I don't know where it's going to go. I don't know where it's going to lead, but that much is for sure. It has boiled over, and it continues on. All right. Budapest, Hungary, the Danube River, the tragic accident between a Viking riverboat and a small tour boat with 33, I believe, South Korean tourists on board and 2 crew members. Tragic story, heartbreaking story. The ship that was capsized, the small tour boat, as of this morning, was still underwater in in water without any visibility whatsoever. The river is flowing way high with a lot of muck and debris in it. It had been raining quite a bit lately in the area, and the river has been running high with the spring runoff, I'm sure. And divers and technicians were trying to figure out a way to safely extract the ship from down below and any deceased that are still in that vessel. It is such a delicate operation. It's heartbreaking. It's a real human story, tragic human story. I have read that the Hungarian authorities have reached out to neighboring states downriver on the Danube. So we're talking probably Austria and other countries to be on the lookout for deceased. And it is a sad story. It's been days now, and we are still apparently 19 missing. Apparently still 19 unaccounted for. So, oh my, the relatives back home, it's just got to be heart-wrenching. They're got to be grieving. Anyway, that continues. There's a lot of finger pointing going on as to who did what, who didn't do what. But the bottom line is the accident happened. What happens going forward, we'll watch it. We'll see what happens. All right, last story I'll mention here. The CMV Columbus, the cruise ship CMV Columbus, was a ship that left London, the Tilbury area, which I believe would be on the River Thames near downtown London, on a 7-day cruise to Norway to see the fjords. But the ship would be heading to Amsterdam first, which it did. The ship landed in Amsterdam, I think, on May 31. It left Amsterdam to begin her journey to Norway, and she ran aground on what passengers are describing as sandbar. The cruise line is calling an underwater obstruction. One is a lawyer, one is a tourist. The cruiser calls it a sandbar. The lawyer calls it an underwater obstruction. Anyway, the ship got held up, and they sent divers down below to check the damage, see what happened here. They brought in the tugs. They got the ship off. They brought it back to, I think, to Amsterdam proper. And for 3 days, the ship went nowhere because they had handling problems, steering problems, and they had to cancel the cruise. But before the passengers could get off the ship and be, quote, let me rephrase that. Before the cruise line could kick them off, I'm talking about how Norwegian does it. What that is, the cruise line was in communication with their passengers the entire time. The entire time they were on the ship, they had full use of all the amenities. They were royally fed. They were able to use all the amenities on board the ship. So the steam room was going, the jacuzzis were running, the pool was operating, but the ship wasn't going anywhere. And before the passengers even were getting off the ship, the cruise line came in and said, folks, you're all getting a 100% refund. You're all getting your money back. This is something that Norwegian doesn't understand. They don't know the term money back. But this cruise line said you're getting your money back, number one. Number two, you're getting a free cruise equal to the value of the cruise you just were on in the same classification of room you paid for. And we're going to work it out over the next year or so, which cruise you want to take and all that. Don't worry about it. So free for all your money back and a free cruise. We want you back. Well, every passenger that's been talked to, they're all happy. They're all satisfied. Royal Caribbean does an excellent job on passenger compensation. Carnival, not too bad. Norwegian, as we know, god awful. It's just the way it is. In any event, that's what happened. The ship has been brought in for repairs somewhere in Norway now. I'm pretty sure they'll have it ready for her next cruise, which is in a couple of days. But that's the latest I have on that one. So interesting story. I made a video about that. And again, that was the news of the weekend. Unbelievable. Just double checking anything else I've got going here. No. So here we go. I got in the mailbox an envelope from Saginaw, Michigan. It's not the first time. It's not the second time. It's not the third time. I think it's the fourth time I've received an envelope from Saginaw, Michigan, from Janet and Ken Kursika. And thank you guys so much for these envelopes. I just love getting them. And I found a couple of things in here, which I always do. Number one, I always get a card. And this one says, just the right mix of down to earth and save the world. So thank you for that. And a lovely note. Aloha. It's Thursday, May 23rd, 2019. Thank you, Bruce, for your for your YouTube updates. We had a wonderful repositioning cruise on the NCL Pearl. We departed New York City for Cork, Ireland. I will write more later. We are off to do the cemeteries of our relatives dearly departed for Memorial Day, Day. Okay, and then gas is $2.78 a gallon. Europe was let's see, it was rainy, near 50 degrees. Dublin after Cork, then they're heading to Paris, from then Tilbury, River Thames, Essex. What was that? We toured Canterbury, then Zeebrugge, as it is, on the coast of Belgium. We toured Ghent. We'll send more later. Best regards to you. And the entire to you and to Jen and the entire TWB family. Sincerely, Janet in Saginaw, Michigan. Thank you again so much for your lovely note, kind words. And then she sends me inside it says Ocean Liner Discovery pamphlet here. Discover passenger ship from ocean liners of old to cruise ships and ferries of today. The society focused on passenger shipping everywhere. And I've got the amazing world of ships here. I all got stuff to read. Fantastic. I thank you very much for that. So I got one of those. And then I got this little sheet of paper right here. And you ask, what is that Bruce is holding? Let me tell you, this is what you get when you're on a cruise ship. In this case, the Norwegian. This is the Shore Excursions order form. This is the Shore Excursions order form for the particular cruise that they were on. And here they have NCL Pearl, Bruce's copy, Jen, she wrote down, Jen wrote down for me. And it shows difficulty number 1, 2, or 3, depending on which tour you want to take. Number 1 ranked tour. Number 1 says tours with this activity level involve walking over relatively level terrain, possibly some cobblestone, gravel, or a few steps. Comfortable shoes are recommended. That's level 1. Level 2, tours with this activity level involve a considerable amount of physical activity, such as substantial walking over cobblestone streets, uneven or steep terrain, climbing stairs, or extended periods of standing. Not recommended for guests with physical limitations. Comfortable, sturdy shoes are recommended. Number 3, tours with this activity level involve physical exertion for extended periods. The terrain may be uneven or steep. It could also indicate a need for swimming in a current, recommended only for physically fit and adventurous. So this could cover anything. Who knows? Anyway, they had a behind-the-scenes tour on the ship available. That was a level. It was a 2-hour duration. And it was activity level 2. You had to go up some stairs and so on. $79 US for an adult or child. Or you could do a Cork, Ireland tour. They had, how many here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There were 10 Cork, Ireland tours available, like Kinsale Village and Countryside Views, Cork on Foot and Pub. Well, I like the sound of that. Titanic Heritage Trail and a taste of Irish coffee. The Best of Ireland, which apparently they took. Blarney Castle and Cork Orientation in English, German, or Spanish. Legendary Rock of Cashel and Cahir Castle. By the way, you know I'm pronouncing all this wrong. All of you know I can't pronounce this stuff. Don't send me comments about how. Oh, go ahead, send me comments. You know I can't. Never mind. Panoramic Cork and Old Middleton Distillery. Ooh, and Cork on your own. Just get out there. These tours lasted from 3.5 to 8 hours. The tour that the folks took here from Saginaw, they took the 8-hour tour, the Best of Ireland, and it was included a meal, so obviously included lunch, would have included a ride in, and then lunch and probably another ride or two. Activity level 2, $199 a person, the cost US. That was an 8-hour tour per person, right on. Now, then there's the Dun Lego Hair Island. You know I'm pronouncing it wrong. Don't send me. Here, just you try and read that. You tell me how to read that right there. Dun Lego Tour. Okay. Yeah. Okay. There's 10 of those. I'm not describing them. And then there's the Tilbury United Kingdom tours. There's about 6 of those. And then there's the Zeebrugge tours out of Belgium. Got to be 10 more of those. Fantastic reading. I love this stuff. What I'm going to do is I'm going to photograph this sheet on the front and the back, and then I'm going to post this sheet on the Facebook group page. So if you want to see what that looks like, join my Facebook group page. Just find it on Facebook. It's with 2 L's, Traveling with Bruce. Ask to join. I'm the administrator. I'll let you in. And then you can check out the pages for yourself and read all about the tours. And there you go. Because you want me to read these names? It ain't happening. So thank you again, Ken and Janet and Ken. Kursika from Saginaw. This is wonderful. I love this stuff. And it makes for some great reading. All right, there you go. There's my updates for the day. Thanks for joining me. Like I said, if you're here for the first time, we love talking about cruise ships, cruise ship vacations, all aspects of getting out there and enjoying ourselves. Linda saying hi to me from Edmonton. Hi, Linda from Edmonton. How you doing? If you've never been here before, please say hi to me. Tell me where you're watching me from. Tell me if you're a first timer or not, and tell me if you like. What's your high temperature today? Have you got summer? And what's the price of gas where you live? Is it going up or down? And anything else? Some of my folks let me know what advertising they're getting before they even see my show, which I always enjoy too. Okay, let me say hi to who's here and answer any questions if you have any. Paul Wilgus is here. Sheila Bozinger is here. Hi, Sheila. Linda Lou is here. Paul Wilgus again. Vivian is here from the United Kingdom. Welcome, Viv. Paul, I see Paul. Sherry Awesome Sunsets Travel. Hi there, dear. Sylvan Forest. Hi, Bruce and everybody. We reached 96 in Delray today. Delray Beach, sunny, hot and dry. Hit the thumbs ups for Bruce. Subscribe and hit the notifications button. He says that his python, Lucy, is around his neck right now. Dinner tonight, fish and chips with Belgian fries. Right on, buddy. Sounds great. Kelly Haston is here saying hi. Maurice Martins is here. Welcome. Alan Carter from Calgary is here. Welcome, sir. Linda Lou from Reno, of course. Robert Scott, great short video you just posted. Thank you, Robert. Oh, yeah, I just did a video about half an hour ago before I got on the air, all about the amenities that passengers expect nowadays from going on cruise ships. Took me about 6 minutes to make this video. Check it out. Let me know what you think. Give me a thumbs up if you like it. Been getting some good reviews already. 35 thumbs ups already on this show. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I really appreciate it. Tracy Smith is here. Duncan N. Welcome, Duncan. Thank you for the message on the Venice deal. Appreciate that on the opera. Thank you very much. Glenn Edinburgh from Brisbane, Australia. Welcome, Glenn, to the show. Nurse Nancy from Wisconsin. Hello there, TWB peeps. 50 more miles, Bruce, and I'll be in your country. Right on, Maurice. Keep her going. Susan R. is here. Hi, all. All this cruise ship trouble. Is this unusual? I don't know if it's unusual, but with almost 400 vessels in the water and another 120 on order, things are going to happen. That many more cruise ships than 10 years ago. I guess that's part of it, I think. Very warm in Delray Beach, says Linda Lou. That sounds warm, 96. Scott Weber, hey there, everybody. Augustino of Pura. Hi, Bruce. First time live from Queens, New York. Another New Yorker. Welcome, sir, to the show. Augustino, I'm glad you're here. I have a number of New Yorkers that join me every day. I'm just so proud of them. I love them. Thank you, everyone from New York. Linda Lou, Tom Henry is here. Hey, buddy, how you doing? Thank you, Tom Henry, for your continued support of this channel, undying support. I love you. He sent me an email today, a little message today. Just wanted to let me know he's upped his donation monthly on my Patreon channel, my Patreon page. And I just can't thank Tom enough for all of his support, all of the postings he does on the Facebook Traveling with Bruce Facebook group page. Tom, I love you, and I can't wait for the day we meet. Should be a lot of fun. Who else have I got here? Scott Weber, Glenn Edinburgh, as I said, Nurse Nancy. Let me go through. Paul Callahan. Hi there, Paul. Hi, Bruce. He says 79 in beautiful Richmond, says Tom Henry. You're on a roll, Bruce, says Glenn. Thank you, Glenn. Who else have I got here? J. Scott Shillingford. Hey, Bruce. Kelly Haston, 91 in Pensacola. Colin Englert. Colin, welcome. I'm going on the Radiance of the Seas in July. He says I'm only 12. Don't go crazy. What is there for my age group to do? Even though we will be in port most of the time, but if we're sailing, what is there to do? Oh, Colin, you're going to have all kinds of fun. You're going to be on the Radiance of the Seas, so you're going to have lots of stuff to do on that ship. You probably got some water slides to check out. You're certainly going to have some pools to be visiting. I'm not sure, but you might even have some rock climbing walls there for you. What else would the Radiance of the Seas have? Has anyone else been on the Radiance? We got to tell this guy. We got to tell Colin what's going on here. What can he do on that ship? There's got to be the kids clubs. They're going to have that too, so you're going to have to check that out for sure. Oh, did I mention there's food on the ship? You're not going to go hungry. I can tell you that right now. You're not going hungry. No matter what it is you like, they got it. You like ice cream? They got ice cream. Hot dogs, burgers, chicken fingers, steak. They got it all. You're going to really get a kick out of this. I hope you're going to be in the balcony room. You'll be able to check out the balcony room, watch the water go by, go to the back of the ship, watch the water, go back at the back of the ship. They might have a waiver on her. I'm not sure if they have a flow rider on there for surfing. I'm not sure. You got to check this out. I tell you right now, you, my man, are going to have to take a camera with you, take a bunch of photos, and post them on my Facebook group page and show us what's on that ship. Because if no one else is responding, you are my reporter on that cruise. This is going to be great. July, it's coming up. Please let us know how it works out for you. I hope you have a good time. I'm sure you will. Let's see, who else have I got here? Roger Tooley is here from Corby, England. Welcome, Roger, to the show. Vicky Hart from Virginia. Jay Shillingford is in the house. Welcome, Jay Squad. Kelly Haston. Marcelo Yega from Monterrey, Mexico. Marcelo, welcome to the show. I'm glad you're here. Tom Henry, as I said. Who else have I got here? Donnell from Cork, Ireland. Welcome, buddy. Welcome back to the show from Cork, Ireland. Jeanette Smith. Hello. Hi, Jeanette. Welcome, Terry Z. Hi, all. I'm in Wisconsin, and it's 73 out today. Welcome, Terry Z. Beautiful. Sherry, awesome sunsets. Go Blues. Oh, they need all the help they can get. They got to win a game here. Come on, Blues. Colin, Glenn Edinburgh. Go the Blues. Go Blues, go. Who else have I got here? Let's see here. Let's see. Gerard is here. Congrats, Bruce, from Sydney, Australia. Mifsud, welcome, Gerard, to the show. Andrew Rapoli, hi from New Jersey. It's 78 degrees. Andrew, welcome to the show. Glad you're here too. Scott Weber, of course. It's raining here in Dominica, says J Squad. Hang in there, pal. Let's see here. Who else have we got here? Brittany Lockwood is here. Welcome. Mark Jungman, hi from St. Paul, Minnesota. 82. The snow is gone in St. Paul, Minnesota. It's all gone. That's wonderful. Rob Souter, hello, stuck in traffic in Avondale, Pennsylvania, 80 Fahrenheit, gas 291. Welcome, Rob Souter. Let's see here. Who else have I got? Vivian is saying hi, Rob. Let's continue on. Hattie Castle is here. Welcome. Debbie Manuel, another chubby girl underwear commercial. Premium gas is $3.95 a gallon at Costco. Getting hot in Northern California, at least 90 today. Hi, Bruce and TWB family. Hi, Debbie Manuel. They can't possibly be showing that commercial to you. They don't know what you look like. You are not one of those. Welcome, dear. Welcome back to the show. Who have I got here? Who else? Cassie Ingberg. Yes, Brittany, I also think so. Who else have I got here? Colin is saying it's raining where I am in Orlando. Hang in there, buddy. Let's see. Who else? Going through the names, looking for new names. Stanton SC. I just booked the Carnival cruise on Horizon for July. Way to go, Stanton SC. And who have I got here? Continuing on. I'm looking at different names and messages here. Glenn Fody, Carnival dumping sewage, big deal. I know it's bad and they shouldn't do it. However, what about the other cruise lines? Not, or even worse, the gas companies spilling oil. Well, yes, there's also all the cargo ships that are out there. Thousands and thousands of cargo ships. There's only hundreds of cruise ships. What about that? I don't know. Let's see here. Tom Henry says Viv requires those mesh shorts if you want to go on a cruise with her. That's for sure. We saw that. I saw this posting that Vivian did from the UK on my Traveling with Bruce group page on Facebook. Men's mesh shorts. Oh my God! You want to see what those look like? Join the page. I'll let you in. Unbelievable. They're colorful. I have to say that. Oh my gosh. Moving on. Oh my goodness. Who else have we got here? Eric Gibbons. Welcome, Eric, to the show. Cassie, Paul Wilkes, maybe people should stop booking on them. Talking about Carnival here. Chris Waterman in Povell, Tennessee. 81 gas, $2.25 a gallon. Have you got it going on? That's pretty good. $2.25. That is a great deal. Elf Anders Carnival should be banned for good in Alaska, he says, or she says. Let's see. Time VR, TYINVYVR. Well, that's the airport code for Vancouver. Tin Vancouver. Coquitlam gas is $1.60.9 a liter Canadian, $4.51 a gallon US. Yikes. It's 130, 140 a liter here in Creston. So about 20 cents a liter less, about 70 cents a gallon less Canadian, about 40 cents a gallon less. So it's about 410 US here where I live. Yikes. That's why I buy gas in the USA every chance I get. Unbelievable. Scott Weber says, Venice also has a large number of land-based tourists. They do. A large number. Bunch come in through the trains, of course. They fly in from the airport. Unbelievable. Let's see here. Who else have I got here? Catching up with these comments. And commentators, thank you for joining me. Jaco is here from the Netherlands, Amsterdam. Hello, Bruce, again from a sunny Netherlands. Welcome, Jaco. Nice to have you here. Maurice Martins, hey, everybody. Let's see here. Let's go here. What happened to Cool Jazz? Something's going on Cool Jazz. What's going on? Peter Heckema, hi, Bruce. A beautiful 92 days in Tarpon Springs, 92-degree day in Tarpon. Watching TWB from the pool while having a cold one. You might say I'm floating with Bruce today. Congrats on going over 25,000. Peter, thank you for being here today. Thank you for your congratulations, your kind words. We did hit 25,000 subscribers over the weekend, those of you don't know. And Peter, I saw a donation come into my channel today on PayPal. I'm used to seeing ones on Tuesday, so I'm not sure what's happening here. Thank you, Peter, for your donation to my channel today. Someone ordered a TWB item on RedBubble today. One of these items, somebody bought a journal today. Jennifer posted on the Facebook group page some beautiful pictures of these journals that you can get with these logos on them. Somebody picked one up today. Thank you for your support out there. Also, people are picking up merchandise on Amazon through my Amazon link, which is down below in the description. Thank you, all of those of you who do that for me. Very much appreciated. All right. Let's see here. Gary Bruxford. Hi, Bruce. Partly cloudy, 76 degrees, gas 256. Welcome, Gary, to the show. I'm glad you're back. Let's see. Who else have I got here? Just going through Scott Weber's here. Let's see. Kyla Owens. Welcome, Kyla Owens, to the show. A couple of super chats. Just, oh my goodness, this is the first time I've seen one of these super duper logos pop up here. Gary Toomer sent me a super chat. Maurice Martins is sending me one of these gifts. Thank you guys for that. Thank you for your support. I love it. That's awesome. Brian Teague is here, new to live. Been watching your videos outside Charlotte, North Carolina. After a week of 95, we're at 82 today. It's wonderful. Gas just dropped to $2.41 a gallon. Brian, there is a Lord. You need lower prices for sure. That's great, buddy. Hopefully the price will just keep dropping for you. Welcome to the show and the channel from Charlotte, just outside of Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm glad you're here. Let's see here. Sylvan, Venice needs protection no matter what. What is it, sinking with seasonal flooding? The city's having all kinds of problems: seasonal flooding, rising water levels, shore erosion. If you're bigger than a gondola, stay away. Say Venice, says Sylvan. Excuse me. Let's see what's going on here. Let's go through here. A few more comments coming in. And John Turnbull, hi from the United Kingdom. It's a shame that the incident may result in cruise ships avoiding Venice. However, they could dredge from the merchant vessel channel to the cruise port in providing alternative access. I guess, I don't know. So, Scott Weber, congratulations on the growth of the channel. Thank you, Scott Weber, also for your contribution so much. You guys are fantastic out there. Vivian, let's see, who else have I got here? Sylvan, what? No tour of the something factory? I'll stick with the Irish coffee tour. Thanks, Sylvan, for helping me out with those easy to pronounce places. You're great. Linda Kuziak is here, as I said earlier, from Edmonton. Welcome, Linda. Maurice Martins, geez, you berm drinking Levin a lot. Sherry Austin, Bruce, I sent you a message. Thank you, Sherry. I'll look for it. Linda, born and raised in Creston, BC, says Linda Kuziak. Welcome. That's fantastic, Linda. It's hot here today. It's beautiful. Let's see here. Liz Wimmer is here. Hello, Liz. Stanton SC, I've looked in for a while from Chattanooga. Welcome, Stanton. Zach is here. Welcome, Zach Tube. Nurse Nancy, never mind. Zeebrugge, Skotzelburg, my favorite place in the whole world. Let's go. Sheila's saying, we had a great tour of Roatan with Victor Bodden Tours, just with my daughter and I. Fantastic. Donnell, it's Kinsale and Care, pronounced Care. Kinsale and Care. You got Cashel right. Didn't catch the other mispronunciations, Bruce. There were too many. That's right. There's a whole bunch of them, but Donnell. Every one of them. Oh my God. You should see the comments I get from viewers about mispronouncing everything. It's hilarious. I love it. Anyway, Ann Campbell. Hi, Ann from upstate New York. Hello, Ann. Welcome to my show. Augusto, Scott Weber saying, hey, Augusto, I used to live in New Kew Gardens Hill, just near Jewel in Maine. How about that? I love Roatan. Sheila says, Paul Wilgus. Zach is saying hi. Hey, Zach. Let's see. How many cruises have you been on, Bruce? Linda wants to know. I think 6 plus a couple of ocean liner cruises or crossings. Pool table is great on the Radiance, says Glenn Edinburgh. No flow rider on the Radiance, though. Okay. And what do we got here? Linda, it's warm, very windy, blowing smoke in from northern Alberta. The forest fires. We have really been cleared out of the smoke. The smoke is virtually gone here, thank goodness, but it might come back. SFL Spotters here. How you doing there, buddy? Cool Jazz. Hello, everyone. Sheila. Let's see. What's that? Was wondering if the food is that very, very few, if any, vendors in Naki Kokom. I'm not sure what that means. Welcome, Sheila, to that great comment there. Okay, moving on. Let's see what's going on here. Ron Sebelius. Hi, Bruce. Hi, Ron. Who else do I got? Megan Frost. Cold here in Mirabel today. 11 Celsius. That's near Montreal in Quebec. It's incredibly cool there. That's amazing. Welcome back, Megan. Radiant says a rock wall, says Nurse Nancy. Right on. Fantastic. Let's go here. Sylvan Force. Another one of those summers where winter spends the summer with you, Megan Frost. He's wondering. Let's see here. I've always wanted to go on a cruise, but I could never afford to, says Linda Kuziak. And who else have we got here? Nurse Nancy saying hi, laughing out loud. Stanton. Another Tennessean is in the house. Sylvan, I don't own winter tires or ice scrapers anymore. Sherry Awesome says, you could book 2 years early and make payments if that helps, Linda. For Linda, Sherry's saying. Vivian, hi, Zach. Young man, just subscribed. So that's another one for your channel. Go to Zach channel. Family, subscribe on the Young Man for trying. Thank you, Zach. Linda Lou, I wish I could get rid of that stuff too, Sylvan. Hello, Paul Wilson, says Vivian. And then what do we got here? There's the one super chat from Gregory. And then Maurice is sending me this gift that's moving. Thank you so much, Maurice. Something's wrong with my sound, says Sheila. I have no idea what that means. Shawana's Creative Circle is here. Welcome. Vicky Hart, Bruce, if NCL's refund policy sucks, would you cruise with them? Yes, I have, and I still will, but their policy is not so great. They've not treated passengers correctly, I think, in some cases. But those are other videos I've done in the past. Ron Tuxhorn, just watched the Carnival Valor dock out of New Orleans. Wish I was on it. I'm here for a business conference. Gas $2.68 a gallon, 94 degrees. Welcome, Ron, to the show, and I'm glad you're sneaking me in during business. Scott Weber, $5 super chat. Thank you, Scott Weber, for that. I love you. Thank you for your support. Shawana's Creative Circle saying hi to everybody. Linda, Lindy wasn't married. Met him on Facebook. Not sure what's going on there. Vivian, that would scare me. Tornado would scare me. Me too. Let's see here. Bruce, Tom Henry says, Cindy gets upset when Bruce picks on NCL. It's just the cruises that have been issues that are the problem. I agree. I like NCL. I really love their spas. I love those spas that NCL has. I don't mind their food options. Don't mind the ships. But when cruisers get they get onto a construction cruise when they shouldn't be, or when a cruise gets canceled and they only offer a credit and they don't offer cash back, I got a problem with that. That's just me. Other cruise lines, they step up, but that's just me. All right, moving on. Sheila saying, I can't hear, but I see Bruce getting super chats. Sheila, you may want to refresh your page. I don't know what it is. I'm not sure if anyone else has this problem. Scott Weber, Bruce, if you ever cruise out of LA, we need to meet up, Scott. I'm in LA from time to time. We'll talk. Let's see. Hopefully we'll do a number of cruises out of LA. Sylvan says, when I needed a refund from NCL, they credited my credit card within 48 hours. They have become my cruise line of choice. And I don't have a problem with changes or anything of that nature. I don't have a problem with the NCL for that. Only when bad cruises happen do I have a problem with the NCL. That's when we're hearing, so-so offers for compensation. Not so thrilled about that. Peter Heckema, Bruce, not sure what happened to my donation. I've set it up so it goes through every Tuesday. So something went wrong with my PayPal system. You might get another one tomorrow, as usual. Laugh out loud. I'm not complaining, Peter. I'm not complaining about donations to my channel. I just thank you so much for anyone I get. Thank you, everybody out there, for donating to my channel in any way you do. I love you all. Nurse Nancy, we enjoy the virtual family here, Linda. They are good people here for the most part. I think you're right, Nurse Nancy. I think they're very good people here. Such fun super chats out there. Way to go. Let's go here. Linda says, I need some friends. Sheila, okay, sound is back. I don't know what I hit. Guess I'm still in cruise mode. Yay, Sheila, way to go. All right, 118 days, says Sylvan, until I sail on the Norwegian breakaway. Spray paint me anxious. Tom Henry, this is a good place to find friends, says Tom Henry. Absolutely. We got a lot of good people here. My next cruise is on the Invasion of the Sea, says Tin in Vancouver. November from Sydney, 10 days to New Zealand. Fantastic. Tom Henry says Paul Lucas went on a cruise with me in February, Linda, and met him here. He met him here on this channel. Roland Tucker, hi Bruce, here in Montreal. It's 9 Celsius. That's barely 50 degrees Fahrenheit. Ridiculous. That's crazy. Megan, Roland, do we take our winter coats back out? What's going on here? Vivian says Paul had no option, Tom, from you frog marched him onto the ship. Vicky Hart says, thank you, Bruce. Oh, man. Linda says, feel free to add me on Facebook, anyone, she says. Oh, my God. Yeah, Megan, I actually thought about it. Roland Tucker, Megan. Let's see what we got here. What do we got going here? Tom Henry, wonder what a frog march is. Duncan, FYI, my Facebook has an account having problems. Missing your TWB family post. Hopefully it'll be fixed soon. Good stuff, Duncan. Let's see. Love you too, Bruce, says Sheila. Thank you, Sheila, so much. And Tom Henry, Sheila, I have only done NCL, so I don't have anything else to compare with. Maurice, ditto, Bruce. And Megan says, I should go do my dishes. Tony Ecker, hi, Bruce. Not hot in Irving, Texas. Think it's close to 90. Welcome, Tony. Maurice, 89 in Shelby, Montana. That's warm there, too. Let's see here. Scott Weber. What do I do on my other tab? Cruising with Wheels is about to go live. Well, got to check them out. Hey, friends, finding me on Instagram, says Sherry, and Cool Jazz, come along with us, Sheila, says Cool Jazz, says to Sheila. Well, there you go. Thank you, everybody, for joining me today on this live show. It was a busy one this past weekend, and like I said, I just uploaded a video just before I went live on the show today. I hope you get a chance to check it out. 71 of you are still here. We had about 130 at the high today. Very good. 51 thumbs ups. Thank you for 51 thumbs ups. If any of you can spare me a thumbs up today, I would really appreciate it. It adds momentum to this channel. If you're able to share any of my short videos to friends of yours on Facebook, I would really love if you did that. It's so easy to do. Right from the YouTube video itself, you can just hit the share button. It's just down below, and it asks you, where would you like to share it? It already pretty well knows your channels that you're involved with. Thank you for those of you who share my videos to the world out there. I love it. Megan says, add me to Facebook also if you want. Same name, she says. Nurse Nancy, hi there, Cool Jazz. Condolences to you on your loss. Cool Jazz, condolences to you, but I missed what it was about. And nonetheless, whatever it is, I'm there for you. Thank you, everybody, for joining me today. I'm on tomorrow twice. I'll be on at 8 o'clock, 5 o'clock Eastern for the show, cruise show, 8 o'clock for trivia tomorrow night. Thank you for being with me for the last trivia shows as well. We had a good time on Saturday with a whole bunch of folks enjoying trivia. And again, thank you, everybody, for being here. Debbie Manuel, 25,000 subs now. Dang, you are climbing fast. Thank you so much, Debbie, for that. We did hit 25,000 a couple of days ago, or yesterday morning. I'm losing track of time. We're over 25,500. We'll be at 26,000 maybe tonight or tomorrow, the way the channel is going at the moment. And it's just incredible. We are really on a roll. Thank you, all of you who've been sending super chats, doing these unique looking logos and stuff. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. It all adds to the success of the channel. Again, 56 thumbs ups now. Thank you for those. And again, all the comments and kind words and best wishes. Alrighty, there you go. There's my my show for the day. I got my mug matching my shirt. Thank you, all of you. Cheers to you out there in TWB land. I love it. It's been a busy couple of days, and I'll be working again tonight trying to stay on top of the analytics for the channel. It's been very busy. Maurice Martins, thank you, Bruce. I'm in Red Deer tomorrow. Fantastic. SFL, bye, Tom, everybody. Sheila, thanks, Bruce, and thank you, everybody. Bye, Linda Lou, says Paul. Sherry, goodbye, gang. And Maurice, bye, all. Have a great evening. Ronald Trucker, you work at Bell. Needs some matching Speedos, says Sheila. Linda Lou, bye, Linda. Keep your chin up. Debbie Manuel, bye, everybody. Stay safe, all, and toodles. Thank you again for joining me, guys. Stay safe, stay warm, stay healthy, stay cool. And we'll catch you tomorrow at 5 o'clock Eastern time for our usual show, and then tomorrow night at 8. Thank you, Glenn. Have a good one way out there in Brisbane, way down under. Okay, guys, I'm out of here. See you tomorrow at 5. Thanks for joining me today. Bye for now.